A dermatologist gained worldwide online fame after she posted a video of herself extracting tiny cysts and pore clogs from patients' faces. This was 5 years ago, and then there was no looking back. Dr. Pimple Popper, also known as Dr. Sandra Lee, is a dermatologist at the Skin Physicians and Surgeons practice in Upland, California, and she posts videos of her procedures online for her fans to watch. One of her most famous videos is the draining of a unicorn horn cyst filled with soft serve goodbye ice cream swirls. Pretty sure you'll never be eating one of those again after watching it. Welcome to Film Time, and today we're going to be talking about reasons why Dr. Pimple Popper should be canceled for good. If you have liked this video, we'd greatly appreciate it if you hit the like button. It really helps us out. Also, don't forget to subscribe to stay in the know with the juiciest film facts on the street. Number 1. Brand endorsements. Recently, Dr. Pimple Popper, aka Dr. Sandra Lee, upset her fans all over when she endorsed the Bior nose strips. Fans all over were so upset that she would do this publicity stunt for a paid endorsement. What do you think about a medical doctor taking brand endorsements online? Let us know in the comments down below. Moreover, Dr. Lee wrote in her book that these strips can make your nose look better temporarily, but the blackheads come back and it can actually be harmful for you if you use them incorrectly. How sad to know that our dear Dr. Pimple Popper would sell out like this. Number 2. Harmful influence. A lot of people have gotten inspired by Dr. Lee's work and actually tried to pop their own pimples. While this isn't uncommon practice, it's not a pimple they always end up popping. Infections, inflammations, scarring is what follows if you take matters into your own hands. Word of caution to all of our viewers. Though it's an easy way to get rid of that thing on your face, it's not always the best way. One needs to wear gloves and have a sterile environment. Do not proceed without medical assistance. Dr. Jonathan Wolf, who is a division head of dermatology of Einstein Medical Center in the Montgomery Hospital, went on to say about Dr. Pimple Popper. I'm not a huge lover of Dr. Pimple Popper. People squeezing at things can sometimes get them into trouble. When you squeeze a large cyst, it explodes. It might be fun to watch a video of, but it can also lead to inflammation. It can become infected and become a real big problem. It makes it more difficult for us downstream to remove the cyst because it turns into scar tissue. It's so much easier for us to remove something if it's not self-manipulated. Number 3. Potential risks and hazards. Dr. Jonathan Wolf from the Einstein Medical Center of Montgomery Hospital also went on to say the dangers of a non-medical person self-diagnosing themselves. As he says, not everything that looks like a pore, cyst, or blackhead is that. It always concerns dermatologists when people are self-manipulating things they are not sure what they are. It's not good medicine to start squeezing everything you see. It can lead to more problems than it appears. So it would seem people start picking at everything on their skin and then end up at worse places thanks to how easy Dr. Pimple Popper all makes it appear. Number 4. Underestimating the medical science behind dermatology. Dr. Nazan Sadeh, board-certified dermatologist specializing in dermatologic surgery and cosmetic dermatology, Jefferson Dermatology Associates, has this to say about Dr. Pimple Popper. When I heard about the show, I felt she shortchanged us dermatologists by simplifying what we do in terms of schooling and training. Well, after watching those videos, anyone would think it's a 2-second job. Plus, it can be very dangerous to have the "if she can do it, it's so easy, then I can" mentality for medical science, where you need years of training first. That's quite demeaning for dermatologists who go through so many years of studying and practice. Number 5. Questionable interests. Heather Berlin, neuroscientist at Mount Sinai Hospital in New York, said, "Popping pimples or watching others do it stimulates the nucleus accumbens and the reward center in the brain that receives a dopamine and gives people a little hit of pleasure." Abigail Klein, MD and PhD of the Center of Dermatology Research at the West Forest School of Medicine, claims that some people may get a sense of control and satisfaction that they are treating themselves. She goes on to say that people might take pleasure in mind-over-body aspect of conquering their innate repulsion. According to Marc Lafrance, associate professor of sociology at the Concordia University, a voyeurism element is also at play here. One can engage in the voyeuristic activity of watching somebody else pop their pimples, knowing that it's going to have no ramifications to your own skin. What do you think about pleasures like this? Should they be banned or should they be allowed to exist as guilty pleasures? Let us know in the comments down below. Number 6. Possible negative influence over kids. A lot of children watching these videos could have a grave impact on their psyche, with them being so vulnerable at these young and impressionable ages. It's really alright for us to allow the children of this generation to be watching such disgusting things that they might try out on their friends or even themselves. Her fee for clearing up people's skin problems in this video she uploads for the world to see, though of course there is always consent, so many people might not want their problems shared with the world like this. Is this really fair for those people? While there is an entire community of people who love these videos, there are still some those who are disgusted and repulsed by seeing these. With her videos trending all over the place, they are forced to see all these gruesome, disgusting snippets of these videos. Is that really fair for someone drinking a glass of wine with a good meal to suddenly see a snippet of pus coming out of someone's cysts? Dr. Lee is a board-certified dermatologist. She went to medical school at the Hahnemann University School of Medicine in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. She is also a member of the American Academy of Dermatology, the American Academy of Cosmetic Surgery, the American Society of Dermatologic Surgery, and the American Society for MOHS Surgery. So it's fair enough to say that she probably knows what she's doing. But here's our question. Does it mean that we have to see her do it? Let us know what you think in the comments below. So that's the whole list, folks. What do you think about Dr. Pimple Popper? Should it get banned or should it be OG? Do you have a particular favorite video from Dr. Lee? If you let us know in the comment section below, we'd really appreciate it. Also, don't forget to participate in our weekly giveaway by liking the video, leaving a comment down below, and subscribing to our channel. And that's all for today, folks. Adios.